Um, Unbelievable crowd today. I was a little bit worried, concerned. I didn't know what a 4 p.m. start on a weekday would do to our numbers, but Beaver Nation was phenomenal. And so great atmosphere for basketball to open our conference against, Washington State. I thought they played a really good game. They're down a couple players of their normal rotation, and they have been for a little bit though, and we've watched them play well, in tough environments at Kentucky, certainly at Washington the other night, and a couple others. And so I knew, they always get up for us. They always give us, a great effort. And so I knew that wouldn't be any different tonight, and it wasn't. I thought they really competed. I loved the way our team played, though. I loved the defense throughout the game with few exceptions, and then we got great performances tonight. I thought Gabby really was a difference maker on the defensive end during her minutes on the floor, and then Marie clearly had a phenomenal game for us tonight. And so I thought this game had everything that we needed to continue to grow. I thought it was a perfect first game in the conference. It wasn't perfect by any stretch, but I'm proud of the team for finding a way to win and making so many great plays throughout.
Scott, this was a one-point game late in the third quarter, and then you guys went on that big run. Just what changed during that time that you saw?
Well, that group that separated was our veterans, and that's what you'd expect from them, and so we had some youth on the floor. I thought our defense was not quite what it should have been, honestly, late in that third quarter. But we had a lot of young players out there, and they got comfortable. They hit some shots, put some pressure on us, closed the gap. And then, we subbed back in the experience, and I thought our defense was just outstanding the rest of the way. I mean, it was smothering, really. And that took the pressure off our offense, and we just really executed well in that fourth quarter on both ends of the floor.
Marie, career night, scoring, rebounding. It seemed like you kind of got into a groove really early. Did you feel like that? And what was kind of leading to your success today?
I just felt like I was just getting in a flow. It felt like everything felt easy. It was a lot of fun to play. And then last week I worked a lot on my offensive game, just like to get back into like a rhythm and be focused and focus on the right things. So that helped me a lot. And then I was excited for this game, just Pac-12 starting. It's like always fun, and I love the challenge. So yeah.
Michaela, first Pac-12 game for you. Did it have a different feel than some of the other games?
Yeah, a little different feel. The other team's a little more consistent offensively, and you have to get a hand up. But looking forward to the challenges Pac-12 will present to us.
And Scott, unless I have this wrong, I think the next 4 games ranked opponents, Pac-12's got like 7 ranked teams. Have you seen the conference in all your years here this strong top to bottom?
Yeah, we were actually having this conversation earlier today. A year ago we were the #1 conference in the country, so it couldn't have been too bad a year ago. I think back to the Stanford teams of when I first arrived on the scene here, and you have Tua Gumakays and Peterson and Tinkle and on and on, Poland and so forth, Jana Powell. Those are all people who are on the same team. And so this conference has had some great basketball forever, top to bottom. Maybe this is the best. I don't know, but I certainly we've had a great preseason throughout our conference. It's coached so well. I think that just continues to improve. And so, yeah, maybe this is the best. I don't know yet. But, yeah, if 7 are ranked, you're going to be facing a bunch of them, right? And so there's no breaks. This is a 10-week grind that we're all a part of. It's as good as it gets in our sport. And I'm proud to be a part of it and excited for all those challenges. And so, yeah, and it's not going to let up until hopefully in April.
And Scott, I'm just wondering, looking ahead to UW specifically, how do you stop a player like Plum? She had another great game today, dropped 44 on Oregon just a little while ago.
Yeah, she's tough to stop, and she's good by herself, but they've got a lot of people going on that team. It's a very veteran team with weapons all over the court, and so they've got an inside presence, they've got outside presence all over the place, and what I've seen of them, she's making great decisions, and so her decision making on when to shoot, when to pass is the best it's ever been, I think, and that's just what you would assume and expect, I guess, from a freshman or a senior now playing in her second year. I was thinking last year was her first year playing the 1, this is her second year playing the point for them, and so she's just continued to evolve, and so, it's a great challenge, it's a great test. I mean, that's what we all want, it's gonna be a real battle on Sunday, and stopping her, and I don't think you stop her, but you slow her down like we have in the past, is something we're all looking forward to, that chance, and so, just like basketball is just not letting the team get comfortable, so we've got to do our best, to keep her from being comfortable, and that's going to give your team the best chance against them.
Michaela, I'm just wondering, when you're looking at UW, you're someone who's from Washington. You told me before that you kind of circled that game, being from Washington. What's it like to take them on now?
Looking forward to it. Still a Husky fan, grew up a Husky fan, but now I'm a even bigger Beaver fan. So go Beavs.
Marie, you mentioned that you said you sort of worked on your offensive game the last few days. What prompted that? Was it just Pac-12 play starting? Someone say, hey, work on this stuff? Just kind of what led you to kind of work on that the last few days?
It was basically just like last game wasn't really my game, and I was just like trying to like get it out of my mind and working on stuff so I get confident again. And that was it.
Did you feel like, hey, I've made some progress that kind of you then
Yeah.
translated today?
Yeah, I feel like I just have to work on being more consistent and being explosive and strong, and those are like challenges I have to like face throughout Pac-12, but I'm working on it, so yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
See you Sunday.